Welcome back, everyone. As most foodies probably know, the perfect salad or side dish is really only as good as maybe the dressing or dip that goes along with it. And for lots of folks across the country and the continent, in fact, their dressing of choice is made right here in the Gem State. For this morning's Made in Idaho, we head 7 hours north of Boise to Sandpoint to find out how a pickup truck and some divine intervention helped Litehouse Foods become a salad dressing giant. For the past 50 years, a company up in Sandpoint, Idaho, has been churning out a product that probably all of us have had in our fridge at one point or another.
We've now reached the status of the #1 refrigerated salad dressing in the country.
Litehouse Foods is a producer of those famous salad dressings in the glass jars with the colored lids that you'll find in the produce section of grocery stores across the country. But as CEO and President Kelly Pryor explains, Litehouse makes much more than that.
We also have a line of shelf-stable salad dressings, condiments, international sauces, and even pasta sauces under the brands Organicville and Sky Valley.
They are also the industry leader in producing dips and dressings for salad kits and bowls. And while they may be a food industry giant now, Pryor says the beginnings of the business were much more humble.
Back in the day, again, one of our founders had a Datsun pickup, and they would produce enough product out of the restaurant and put it in the back of the Datsun pickup. And depending on how successful his day was, would depend on how far he got. So if he made it all the way to Billings, it was a slow day. But if he was able to sell out before he got there, then it was a good day.
The original product they were slinging out of the back of that truck in the 1970s, creamy blue cheese dressing, something that really didn't exist before Litehouse and Divine Intervention created it.
Our founder's father was a chef in Spokane, and his boss came to him and said, "We really need some type of creamy blue cheese dressing." And he didn't have a recipe for it. And being a man of faith, he went home and prayed about it. And he actually woke up in the middle of the night and wrote out the recipe, which is what now our recipe for blue cheese dressing.
Product development and distribution expanded big time from the back of that truck, with 1,200 employee owners now producing 1 billion units a year from factories in Idaho, Utah, Michigan, and Virginia.
Our founder says, we're an overnight success. It only took us 50 years to get there.
And while Litehouse products may reach into every corner of the country and the continent, Pryor says being based in the Gem State remains the cornerstone of the company's success.
Made in Idaho is important for us. It's really where it all began.
So even with that already extensive line of products, Litehouse continues to evolve and create new things, even during this pandemic, which Pryor says has actually allowed the company some time to step back and regroup and reevaluate some plans. So what's in the works right now? Well, later this year, keep your eyes peeled for a line of plant-based products coming from Litehouse.